almost 4 years old, so he'll be 4 in 4 weeks' time. He has cerebral palsy, which affects his muscles. So whereas it's nice and easy for us to stand up and walk, he can't. Even at the age of almost 4, he still can't walk. He crawls around and like bunny hops. It looks quite painful, I suppose, on his wrists. What? But you know, he makes do.
Stanley, can you hear it?
Stanley, can you hear it? You can. Okay. Yeah. So we're fundraising to raise some money towards big fish, isn't it? Yeah. To raise some money for physio for after some surgery called SDR. It's spinal surgery. So they go into the spine at the base of the spine, and they cut the nerves that talk from the muscles back to the brain. So they'll cut those nerves to stop the spasticity in them, to hopefully get him able to be
take some of the stiffness out of his muscles to relax him.
To relax him, so he can not be in so much pain. His spasms are like cramp. So if you think of your bad cramp that you get, that's what he gets daily. And yeah, so they can be quite painful and things. So at night he's on some medication to relax his muscles even more, to hopefully stop them from waking him up in the middle of the night, because obviously kids need their sleep. He burns about 4 times more energy than a normal child or an able-bodied child. So he needs a lot of calories to keep him from going. Hence the reason the amount of chocolate that he eats. Isn't it, Stanley, huh? Do you like chocolate? Yeah?
You're going to use your words.
Stanley goes to an able-bodied nursery, and he has come on leaps and bounds since going. We wanted him to go to an able-bodied because, you know, mentally he's like a normal 4-year-old. It's just physically he obviously he's let down. So there's no reason why he can't be around able-bodied children, and it's good for them as well to learn that not everyone's the same. Not everyone can do the same as they can, and everyone loves Stanley. Yeah, in school. We were leaving the other day, and all the kids came rushing out into the playground to wave goodbye to him, didn't they?
Stanley, do you have lots of friends?
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you the best boy at school? Are you?
Yeah.
We are looking to raise hopefully around the £30,000 mark.
I mean, 30,000 would be the ideal amount, just because then the more money we've got, the more physio he can get, the more benefit he can get, the more we can get out of it, he can get out of it. So it will help him more in the long run. Catch them while they're young, like with everything. More can be put in.
No.
Hopefully more can get taken out of it and help him in the future. So yes, more money, more physio, which he won't like. Who likes a physio?
He won't like, but he does do very well when he does eventually get any sort of physio. At the moment, he does do well.
He does. He did some good walking this morning, didn't you, Stanley? And did some good standing. Oh.
There's some napping now.
What are you doing?
You've been silly.
Stanley, no. Is he aware? He has cerebral palsy.
He knows he's obviously different, and he does get frustrated.
Oh, very frustrated.
Because
Very.
obviously it does affect his speech as well, so it is hard for us to understand him all the time. So if he's asking for something and we don't quite understand, he can throw a bit of a wobbly. He's not all sweet smiles.
No, definitely not.
He's not all sweet smiles and
Definitely not.
pleases.
No.
Look. Smiles.
Yeah.
But no, he is aware, obviously,
I think he's aware that he's obviously different to the other children, like at school and things. But obviously, I don't think he's that aware.
He does get frustrated when obviously kids do go and they can just go and run around. And obviously, he's got to wait for someone to be with him to like either carry him to a play area or, you know, so he can't just go off and be with the other kids. But this is where the nursery comes in, because the nursery setting for him is really, really good. All the kids include him. The teachers are amazing with him, and he's just doing so well in a normal able-bodied nursery that without that help from them, we probably wouldn't be as far as we are with him now.
Definitely not. And actually, this lockdown has actually helped because he's had more one-to-one, because obviously all the other kids have not been there, because he's been still going to the nurseries because he's still he's classed as vulnerable because he's so delayed. So when he went to school, it was only him and 2 or 3 other children. So he was one-to-one with his teacher. So she managed to get a lot more physio from the physio.
His
So
speech is
was
coming
doing a lot more physio with him. So he was getting a good day's work, you know, out of him. He now doesn't like it that children have started going back, because now he's got to share. He's got to share his teachers.
Now his speech, his core strengths come along amazingly as well. He can actually sit in a normal chair at nursery on his own. He doesn't have to sit in a special chair all the time now.
Yeah.
So yeah, all good. It's all good, isn't it, Stanley?